Uh-oh. I don't recognize any of these people from the trailers. That bodes well, I'm guessing. I love playing a horror game, and at the beginning of the game, you have a whole bunch of people. I'm like, I haven't seen you in any of the promotional material, artwork, or anything. Get the doors open? Guys, I don't know how to say this, but I lied on my CV. Hello? Oh, okay, they managed to escape. Oh! Oh, crap! Wait, am I running? No, I pressed the wrong button. Ow. I just stood there being like, oh, this glass will protect. Oh my god. Okay, yo, what up? How's it going? I don't have anything. Oh, you know what? I'm kind of lucky in my life that I've never really severely damaged a limb until recently. I went to Muay Thai on Tuesday, and someone held the pads a little bit weird when I did my roundhouse kick, and I ended up fully kicking into his elbow. Oh, kind of rude of you to interrupt my story. Oh, there we go. That's nice. But yeah, I ended up really like messing up my foot on Tuesday, and it still hurts. I'm slightly concerned I've fractured it, but I don't really know who to talk to because I can't really go to accident and emergency because it's not in severe pain. The pain is rude. The pain is getting better. I guess I should phone up my GP and be like, hey, I've got this thing going on. But yeah, it kind of reminded me I've never really broken anything, but now I'm doing a lot of activities where I'm increasing the risk massively, and I'm also physically unfit. So there's like a high, there's a good chance I'm going to break something soon. Like in the next 5 years. Oh my god, the call jump scared me. I'm sure Nicole's okay, she's a doctor. Do you think a doctor can handle? Oh yeah, you know, doctors are extremely trained martial artists who can 1v20 undying dead hordes. Oh. But yeah, I don't really know what to do about my foot. I'm gonna limp my way to work. I went to work on Friday and it's quite a bit of walking to get there. I'm probably gonna limp my way on Monday as well. Tuesday, I have plans in the evening that I'm hoping happen, but I'm not gonna hold my breath. But then yeah, I want to basically get it repaired. Well, I want it to heal as soon as I can so I can go do the stuff I want to do. I think Alien Isolation, I used to be terrified of horror games. Like I said, I played the demo back in the Xbox 360 days where I downloaded it. And I think that was a scary experience. And I think I was playing it on the Xbox Live Pass. But then I played Alien Isolation and now I'm like fine. But yeah, I think since then... Oh, fuck! Oh my god! I actually just stomped him as well. Okay. Ooh. I wasn't as scared as I sounded, by the way. I swear I'm braver than this. How are you liking this new Animal Crossing update, Al? I wasn't expecting this, but you know, it's quite interesting. Quite interesting. There actually was an update after like so many years, because I think they brought it to the Switch too. So they gave everyone an update for free, which is un-Nintendo-like behavior, which surprised me. I'm glad they're enjoying it, and it isn't like shit after waiting for ages. Animal Crossing surprises me so much, because I thought it didn't look good, and then I ended up putting like 100 and something hours into it. I still have some qualms with the game in terms of like how the NPCs kind of forget you after they leave. But yeah, I just ended up really liking kind of the vibe of it. It was during COVID as well. I only bought a Switch because at that time I was seeing someone and she had a Switch. So we used to play Mario Kart together, which was quite nice. But yeah, like the Animal Crossing DLC kind of surprised me. And then like the fishing, I just remember it being really peaceful. You know, I really like the peace of it. I just don't really like playing stuff on the Switch, to be honest. I think Animal Crossing and Monster Hunter were the only games I played on the Switch. And since then, I haven't really played anything else. Because most stuff, if I play Nintendo-based, are emulated now. That's actually pretty sick. That's the problem. I can't really do open world games. That's why I'm not into like Minecraft or like non-objective kind of games. That's why I'm not really into Minecraft and stuff like that. Like for the longest time, I wasn't interested in Minecraft. Like I played it once in 2011, 12. Or played it a few times and then like, which like, okay, this game isn't for me. But recently I've been watching these videos where these guys, like a group of 4 people will share the same health. And I think that's really funny. And I think if there was like a mod or something where you had to like, it was like an extreme survival kind of thing where you had to survive adverse weather conditions and stuff for like 7 days. And you did the challenge for like, how long can you survive? Kind of like 7 days to die or whatever mixed in Minecraft. I think I would probably do it. With a shared health pool where if everyone dies, the game just kind of ends. No, you have to do like a new world or whatever. I think it would be, oh my god. Minecraft is an interesting like use case. I mean, there's Roblox as well, but like Roblox I feel like is a bit, I feel like I'm almost 30. I'm not playing Roblox. You know what I mean? I played it back in the day when I was like 10, 11 on my PC, on my like family PC from the 90s, playing on like 3 FPS on dial-up internet. I've like done that life, you know. But the first one, on Tuesday, I just felt so lethargic and like so tired, so drained. My brain felt like so dry and like it was going to explode. I don't know how to describe it. I wasn't ill, but I was very low. It was like to the point I didn't even want to go to Muay Thai. But when I went to Muay Thai, I felt really energized by the session. I was like, oh, you know what? I do actually have to exercise more because I've, you know, taken a while off during winter and didn't do any exercise during the Xmas period. And so that maybe that's helping. That's one and a half the reason why I'm feeling really low. And so like when halfway through the session, I was like, oh, you know what? I'm going to actually just start gymming again. Especially, I think I need to start gymming in the morning to wake me up. I literally just saw its limb like hop through my screen. There we go. Oh, got me! He got me! Oh my god! I wasn't expecting a grab. Holy sugar muffins! Is he not on the ground? Oh! Okay, that was a bit of a jump scare. That guy's probably dead. His limbs are still there. His limbs are still there. I thought his legs were chopped off. I thought I killed him before, but I didn't realize it wasn't from here. Also, I have to, now that I'm working from home a bit more, because I'm trying to save money on commuting, I need to find a way to help concentrate again, because my brain is messed up, and I am struggling. Like, I used to do co-working streams. I don't do them anymore, because they don't help me. Sitting in a co-working stream, watching someone else co-working stream doesn't help me either. And so I need to, like, I don't just want to be able to, like, focus. I want to be able to deep focus. Going into the office does actually help me focus, which is a bit annoying. You kind of need a work spot. I used to be great at working from a laptop because I only used to code. I know what you mean. I was thinking, I have to, oh, sugar muffins. I'm sorry, I was busy talking there. But yeah, I need, like, I was thinking of having a setup like you, where I have a desk next to my desk. I have like a walking treadmill and I just kind of work from there. That might help. But I think one thing I also like is I like having people around. But sitting in a coffee shop isn't really viable because coffee is expensive, so there's no point in me doing that if I'm trying to save money commuting. And you can only stay there for like, you can't stay there for like 3-4 hours, you know what I mean? Unless you spend more money, but then it's even more expensive. So the idea of going to a coffee shop defeats the purpose. I'd rather just like commute to an office. I find my ADD brain constantly gets bored of solutions to these issues, even when they work. I have to switch it up every couple of months. I wonder if that's like what I'm going through as well. And I need to like, maybe if I had like a rotation of co-working streams maybe, or like co-working Discord, office, something else, I don't know. But you might, yeah, I do feel like, because it's not just, I have this with like other areas in my life as well, like diet and exercise and all that. Like if I don't keep switching it up, I can't maintain it. Do you know what's funny? I co-work better when I'm watching a co-working streamer and they're on break and they're just talking. I think I need just chatting streams. I think that's what I need. I'd be a coward. I haven't played horror games. Jax, same. My advice to you, I was saying this earlier, is if you play Alien Isolation, that will make you numb to horror games. And it'll let you enjoy games like this. Can't even do Phasmophobia or Dead by Daylight. I don't know if I could. You can't do Dead by Daylight? Oh, okay. Because I am like just generally a terrified person. I'm very jumpy, which I think is actually quite a useful survival skill. I know. I also like how like the crew we came in was quite diverse. Right, you had like an Asian and African pilot. You had like a woman who broke her ankle. You had like a African lead, African like a captain, and then you have like me, Isaac, who's the white guy, and he's the only one surviving everything. Right? I love how woman who broke her ankle goes under diversity. Great broken ankle ref in this one. As someone who's broken their foot recently, was potentially fractured their foot recently, I stand in solidarity with my oppressed broken ankle brethren. Oh, I was going to say, I felt like so one of the reasons I felt so fatigued on Tuesday is halfway through the day, I accidentally it was lunchtime, so I just kind of sat on my bed and I accidentally fell asleep and took a nap. I personally hate naps. I can't do them because one or two things happens. Either I take a nap and I wake up like 4 hours later, or I take a nap and I wake up and I feel so groggy and it feels disgusting. But I genuinely I really wish you could do them because I hate waking up feeling groggy, and I feel like my nap I took on Tuesday, well, my nap was like 40 minutes or something, so maybe, yeah. But it's still a risk, right? It's like such a massive gamble if you're trying to refresh yourself. I don't know, my goals have not gone to plan. So obviously like New Year's is gone, and I think I've talked about resolutions a lot. I was thinking about doing a fun resolution. I've talked about that a bit as well. Like, if I have goals and stuff I want to do, I will just do them. But then, like, one of my mates was talking about how he had, like, fun resolution. Oh, I should have status charged. I had, like, fun resolutions. Stuff like he wanted to watch films that he'd never, that everyone's kind of seen, but he hadn't. And got tired of being like, oh, you haven't seen this film? Da, 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 da. So he made a list of films he wanted to see and do stuff like that. I don't like films, so I didn't really copy that. But I was kind of thinking of, like, what would be fun to do? And then I realized reading. I was like, oh, you know what? I think I want to read more books done by, like, South Asian authors. So I read 2 books last year by I think it was only, as far as I'm aware, it's only 2 books by South Asian authors. One was called Brotherless Night, which is based on, actually, the ethnicity I'm from. Which I thought it was alright. It was like a solid 3 out of 5 book. I thought the prose was quite dry. But I still, I was like, I enjoyed it. And it was interesting seeing words in my native tongue in a book, because I never had that experience before. And I was like, oh, that's really cool. And then I read another book called Covenant of Water, which is another South Asian book. It's an Indian book. And I hated that book so much. I think I hated it because I saw, like, when it was good, it was really good in terms of its passages, but a lot of it was boring. And when it was bad, it was really bad. But yeah, I'm not like, so basically, people were basically saying, oh, I'd rather watch a horror film than play a horror game. Because at least with a horror film, you're just kind of taken for the ride. But I was arguing that horror films are way scarier because you're basically strapped in for the ride, right? You can't... Because there's also, like... I think, like, for me, the argument was you kind of go at your own pace. Like, if I can, like, take a breather and get ready. But with horror films, you can't go at your own pace. You're, like... It's a roller coaster ride, basically. Or I don't know why I said roller coaster. It's a ride. Yeah, what did I supposed to roller coaster? Sorry, I got to concentrate on my shooter, apparently. Especially, it's such an interesting... This game is so well interestingly designed. The fact that you can't pick up... the fact you can't do headshots, which is what you're trained to do in all the other games. God, I would have loved to play this in 2010 if I wasn't such a coward back then. Like I say, I'm not like I'm saying... I say that like I'm not a coward now. There you go, words.